Hamar Greenwood, 1st Viscount Greenwood PC, KC, known as Sir Hamar Greenwood, BT, between 1915 and 1929 and as the Lord Greenwood between 1929 and 1937, was a Canadian-born British lawyer and politician. He served as the last Chief Secretary for Ireland between 1920 and 1922. Both his sons died unmarried, rendering the Greenwood Viscountcy extinct in 2003. Background and education. Greenwood was born in Whitby, Ontario, Canada, to John Hamar Greenwood, a lawyer who emigrated from Clanbista, Radnor in Wales as a youth, and Charlotte Churchill Hobbit, who was from a United Empire Loyalist family that had an ancestor who immigrated to Canada after the American Revolutionary War. He was educated at the University of Toronto before emigrating to England as a young man. Political career. Greenwood was originally a Liberal and sat as Member of Parliament for York from 1906 to 10 and for Sunderland from 1910 to 22. He served under David Lloyd George as Under Secretary of State for the Home Department in 1919, as Additional Under Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, Additional Parliamentary Secretary to the Board of Trade and Secretary for Overseas Trade from 1919 to 1920 and as the last Chief Secretary for Ireland, with a seat in the Cabinet. From 1920 to 1922, he was made a Privy Councillor in 1920. As Chief Secretary he was closely identified with the aggressive use of two specially formed paramilitary forces, the Black and Tans and the Auxiliaries, during the Irish War of Independence. After the burning of the centre of the city of Cork by British auxiliary forces in December 1920, Greenwood blamed the Sinn Féin rebels and the people of Cork for burning their own city. He lost his seat in the 1922 general election. At the 1924 general election, Greenwood was one of a small number of Liberals, including Winston Churchill, to stand as constitutionalist candidates. These Liberals advocated closer ties between Liberals and Conservatives. Greenwood's candidature in Walthamstow East was supported by the local Conservative Association but not by the local Liberals who had their own candidate. After the elections, when it appeared that there was no prospect of formal closer ties between the two parties, Greenwood took the Conservative whip. He continued to represent Walthamstow East until 1929, although he never held office again. Post-politics. Greenwood had been created a Baronet of Onslow Gardens in the Royal Borough of Kensington in 1915, and in the 1929 dissolution honours he was raised to the peerage as Baron Greenwood of Clanbista in the county of Radnor. In 1937 he was further honoured when he was created Viscount Greenwood of Holborn in the county of London. He was president of the British Iron and Steel Federation from 1938–39 and chairman of the Pilgrims Society from 1945 to 48 and president in 1948. Family. His wife Marjorie, daughter of Walter Spencer of Fownhope Court, Herefordshire, became Viscountess Greenwood. She was knighted as Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 1922. They had 2 sons and 2 daughters. Their elder son, David Henry Hamar Greenwood, succeeded his father as 2nd Viscount. He died unmarried and was succeeded as 3rd Viscount by his younger brother, Michael George Hamar Greenwood, who died unmarried as well, in 2003, rendering the title extinct. Their elder daughter, Angela Margot Hamar Greenwood, married Edward Dudley de Leavington and is the paternal grandmother of model sisters Poppy and Cara de Leavington. The younger daughter, Deborah Hamar Greenwood, married Patrick David de Laszlo, son of painter Philip de Laszlo.